Does this pick us all up?
Yeah, it picks you all
Hello.
up. I can
Hello.
Everyone can say hello.
We're
So,
missing the third hello.
yeah. So basically, they've given us free form to pretty much do whatever we want. Revis is pretty cool like that, the PD here. So we could start out by just talking about how you guys got your start as a band, how you guys began, and all of that. You're from New York, right?
Yeah, from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, and you two are the brothers, or
Me,
The ugly two.
Dave and Paul. One long hair and one curly hair.
Gotcha. And so you were in different projects before you finally got a band together, right?
We didn't grow up in the projects.
No.
Yeah,
I grew up in the projects.
Yeah, sorry.
we actually played in bands together our whole life, pretty much, until at one point we split for a little bit, and then we met this producer who's our manager now, Bob Held, and he kind of put us back together, and that's where we started ZO2.
Okay.
So,
gotcha.
but we've been playing together for a long time.
Okay, you guys. Now this is the latest record is "Ain't It Beautiful." That is the second record by you guys, right?
Right. We have one before that called Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay, and how did Tuesdays and Thursdays? So how did that come about? Just
Yeah, I mean that's actually a pretty cool story because we were told when we hooked up with our managers, they gave us a great piece of advice. They said, act as if no one is ever going to come on board to help you.
Yeah.
And if they do, it's a blessing. But if they don't, you won't ever be disappointed. So we said, all right, well, if no one ever comes on board, what are we going to do? Are we just going to play bars and that's it? We said, no, we got to put out a record.
Yeah.
So, we dug deep, and while people were going on vacations and buying cars and stuff like that, we maxed out our credit cards and made a record.
Gotcha.
And that was Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
And we did the same thing with this one, and, it's good to say that now we've actually, it's paid itself back, which is very inspiring.
You finally got a label that's actually doing a little bit of promotion with you and all that, and also there's a little TV tie-in we'll talk about here in a second. But we got the first single that's off of this thing, and it's called "Isolate." What do you have to say about that? Is there anything in particular? What it's about?
Play it.
It's great.
Okay, without further ado.
Coincidentally, it's the first single, and it happens to be the first song on the CD.
That means the second single. Wink, wink.
Gotcha.
Is it the first song?
Yeah. Is it the first? Good question, drummer.
Well, the name of the album is "Ain't It Beautiful." Name of the band is ZO2. We're going to spin the first cut, "Isolate," off of it right now on 92.7 The Planet.
This is like the beginning of the pilot. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
I love how the vocal kind of... The Rock Station 92.7 The Planet. Shockley here. Got the band ZO2 in the studio, and that tune kicks ass. The name of that tune was "Isolate." We're going to play some more off that record. "Ain't It Beautiful" is the name of the record. We're going to spin some more of it here in a second. But so you guys, basically, you found yourself getting quite busy lately, right? You mentioned something about a nuclear power plant or something like that.
Well, before we answer that, you notice how he turns on the radio voice as soon as we go
Yeah.
back? You hear the difference?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Like,
the way
yeah,
the brain
guys, how are you? And
goes.
then, hey, how are you?
It's the way the brain works. Cover up nervousness that way.
Now, I wonder, would you still do that if you weren't on the air but you thought you were?
Of course he would.
Probably because you immediately tie your voice into, okay, I'm thinking clearly.
So it doesn't matter if anyone's listening to you right now. It's just the headphones are on.
Well, if I was cognizant of the fact that anyone was listening to me other than you guys, then I'd be nervous. The way you keep from being nervous in radio is you just think, well, no one's listening anyway.
Well, there are a lot of people listening to you right now.
It's like,
Put me on the spot.
As we were driving past the nuclear power plants, we saw people on their stoop in the grass listening to you right now.
with tails wagging.
There's something very Homer Simpson-esque about
Yes.
this whole thing. I see. So we haven't touched that much about it yet, but you guys, you have a television show, and it's appearing on the IFC network, and I have bios here, information, but I have two different start dates here.
Yes.
One says August, another one says September.
Yeah, the correct one is August 24th.
Okay, gotcha.
Sunday night, 11:30.
Okay,
They were so
Yeah.
anxious to get it on the air, they pushed it up.
there
couple
you
of
go.
weeks.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, so I'm gonna spin the second tune off this. If you CK now, tell us about that song. It's a love song.
Wait, what's
is
the
it
title
not?
of it again?
If you see K.
No.
If she's a real happening.
I think you got to
chick.
stress. If you could stress the syllable on the C. Try that again.
Okay, well I'll go ahead and let you do that part of it. So who handled the co-writing on the writing on this one, this particular track?
This is me, Paulie, and our producer Bob Held, who does a lot of the songs with us, co-writes, and puts things together.
Okay.
And makes us lunch.
Makes you lunch.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. He's very good.
There you go. And then get wicked coffee. You don't have to go to Starbucks.
Yeah.
Somebody will hook you up there. Okay, well, we're going to
What
go
was
ahead
the
and
name
do
of the title again? What was this?
you guys wrote the song, and you're wanting me to...
No, I just want to hear you say it.
just as long as you promise there are no cuss words in
There
here.
are no cuss
Then
words.
I will lose my $6.50 an hour job just because you guys.
We can't have that.
Well, you can hook me up with a pay raise. Just I'll hand up towels to the guys after the show or
Listen,
something
if you
like
can
that.
make peanut butter and jelly on whole wheat toast,
You got it.
you got it. Bob's fired.
But I would put I don't want to put another guy out of work, man. Or he could probably drive better than me, so he'll still be useful.
How do you spell cuss?
CUSS.
I don't know. Isn't there a band that called themselves KUSS?
KYUSS.
Oh
right?
yeah, there you go. Entirely different animal, isn't it?
Yeah, we
Ain't
say
it beautiful?
curse in New
That's the
York.
name of the ZO2 record. It's in stores now, correct?
It is.
Correct.
And how long has it been out?
Since
August.
Okay, gotcha. Well, we're going to spin the next cut off of that. If you CK, crank it up. 92.7 The Planet.
Fluid at the Monkey.
Getting into radio mode again. Look at
There you go. WA.
Well,
The Real Rock Station 92.7 The Planet. Shockley here, and that is the latest love song from ZO2 from the album Ain't It Beautiful If You CK. And when we get back, we're gonna take a break right now. When we get back, we're gonna talk about some of the bands that you've toured with and wonderful experiences you've had, and see what bands you hate and you want to slam and all that stuff. That's
Perfect.
See what kind of bridges we can all burn. We'll be right back in a second. In the studio with ZO2 on 92.7 The Planet.
Sweet.
Cool. That's 5 people more.
and a CD.
So there'll be 5 people.
The Rock Station 92.7 The Planet. Shockley here, and we have been invaded in the studio. The band ZO2, and I thought they were a new band initially. It's actually they have 2 albums out. The new album is Ain't It Beautiful, and they're touring on that. But you guys, you've been around for a while. You've been on the road with some good bands. What are some of the best experiences you've had? What some of the better bands and better people that you've came across?
Well, we were very fortunate enough to tour with Kiss, which is collectively our idol band. We love
Right
Kiss.
after our debut CD came out.
Yeah.
We got
Gotcha.
the
I mean,
summer
within-
tour with Kiss.
Within a couple months.
Yeah.
Also, so
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
amazing.
we had before the Kiss tour, we played maybe 10 live shows. So talk about doing things backwards. We got a national tour, 40 dates with Kiss and Poison,
Uh-huh.
and we had only played 10 live shows before that. So
We're a
that's-
very backwards band. We started high, we're going backwards. We're actually planning our reunion tour.
Oh, there you go.
In a couple of months.
Well, it's got to be that
Yeah.
absolute total farewell. Never
Yeah.
again. We all hate each other.
until the next farewell.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Well, the next album is going to be called Greatest Hits, folks.
Right.
Listen for it.
Yeah, we're like Jonathan
That
Winters
should
on
have
Mork
been.
and Mindy.
Oh man, that's a good idea. Our first record should have been called Greatest Hits.
Yeah.
That would
There
have been
you go.
hysterical.
Get it over with, man.
First album live.
good idea.
CO2 live.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we like to shake it up a little bit.
There
But
you go.
it was Kiss and Poison, which made it even better. So it was a Kiss Poison tour. We played with Twisted Sister a bunch of times. King's X we played with.
We got a King's X show coming up right at Jack's
Yep.
in Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, in Virginia, which is not too far away.
Yeah,
Which
definitely.
folks with cars.
Yeah,
What's the
people
date
with
on that?
carpools.
Yeah.
July 26th.
July 27th.
Pay no attention to the gas prices.
Yeah, there
July
you go.
26th.
July 26th with King's X, and we're playing with Kicks at Jack's in September.
Anyone who wants to make a flight, we're playing San Francisco with the Scorpions.
And
Sammy
Oh,
Hagar.
I love San
Sammy
Francisco. I
Hagar's
love
coming.
San Francisco. I love the
Come
Scorpions. Well, incidentally, another way that you can do it if you want to check out tour dates on these guys is you can get online, go to polestar.com and just type in ZO2.
There you
Yep.
go.
That's a
Or
good
you
way
can
to do it.
also go to our website, zo2.com. The
Or-
letter Z, the letter O, and the number 2.com. Or
Extremely
MySpace.
easy to remember that,
Yeah, or myspace.com/ZO2.
Okay, so you had a good experience opening up for Kiss, but
It
come
was
on,
great.
give us
Great
some dirt.
experience.
Come
Oh,
on.
no.
Tell me
Dirt.
you have
have
enough
enough
bands you
time?
hated.
Dirt.
Our next visit, we'll bring the dirt.
Oh, there you go. Okay, next time through town,
We
they're
got
gonna
some
bring the
cool
dirt.
road stories.
Okay, well,
I'll tell you what,
stop
I'll give you-
teasing us.
I'll give you a road story.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no to all of them.
Hold on. Why don't we play another track and then you can think about your story. We'll rethink this.
I got a good
We
road
don't
story.
let
It's
him
a quick
talk,
road
though.
story. It's
Okay.
I made a bet with Gene Simmons. I won $20 from him. And you know Gene Simmons doesn't give up money very easily.
No.
And doesn't like to admit
Nickels
he's
like
wrong.
manhole covers.
Yes.
was
And
a
he
good one.
never admits that he's wrong. But what happened, basically, I'll try to make this very short. I asked him, why did you guys tune up to regular E in the 80s? And if anybody, musicians out there, know that Kiss tuned down a half step on the old stuff.
Yeah.
And he said, we didn't. And I said, yes, you did. And he goes, I'm the bass player of Kiss. I should know what I tuned to. I didn't do it. And I was like, I'll bet you $20 you did. And I asked Paul Stanley, and Paul's like, yeah, we did. And Gene's like,
Well, why did
we did? Why did we do that?
why did we do that?
He goes, I wasn't aware of that. And Paul's like, I guess we could sing higher. I don't know. And I was going crazy. This was at the PNC Bank Arts Center on stage, and there were people out there and everything. Got a $20 bill. He signed it. You were right. I was wrong. Gene Simmons.
That's
Gene,
right.
a
Is that
moment
amazing?
in rock and roll history, and you sealed it. Gene
That's
Simmons
right.
from Kiss admitted that he was wrong.
I have it. Proof. Physical proof.
There you go. And with that, we are going to play another track off this album, and I think it's called "Ain't It Beautiful." Is that what you guys
Yeah,
wanted
it's
to
the
play
title
next?
track. Yep.
Okay.
Maybe get some stickers.
Yeah. So, not to be remiss about that. That's his name's Bob,
Bob
right?
Held,
Bob
yeah.
Held.
Yeah,
Yes.
I called him at about noon today, and he sounded like he had hadn't slept in like
We
3
just
days.
went to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, here I am, a rock and roller myself, and I've already forgotten how rock and roll hours work.
Noon.
But then again,
6:15 a.m. He's like, hey guys, what's up? Hey, it's
what a wacky morning show! Shut the heck up! Ain't it beautiful? That is the title track of ZO2's latest album. Turn it up, 92.7 A Planet.
No, but what would be the correct?
half drank.
Drank?
Drank is the past tense of drink.
Like half drank water
Not
bottle?
drunk, yeah.
You sure?
Well, it doesn't sound right, but that would be
Like half drank
technically
water
correct.
bottle? That sounds really weird.
I
The
don't think
Rock
you-
Station 92.7 A Planet. Shockley here, and we have a guests in the studio. ZO2, they're pumping out their latest album, Ain't It Beautiful, and that was the title track. And so we were just invaded by a rather, an interesting pair of, Dolly came
Balloons.
in. Yeah, Dolly Dagger, our very own Dolly Dagger, came in to say hello. And
Woo!
well, yeah.
Oh boy, did she!
Yeah, and she had the audacity to say, well, the guys from Airborne signed them too, and I was like, well, the guys from Airborne was supposed to do an interview with me just over the radio and didn't even bother to call in. You guys are in the studio, so slight little difference there. But so at any rate, so what we need, I guess what we need to pump out or clarify is talk a little bit more about this television show that you guys got going on.
Well, it's called Z-Rock, and it's based on our lives as a band. But the cool twist about it is that it's a sitcom, but it's a semi-scripted, so it's mostly improv.
Okay.
So it's not like your typical sitcom. I mean, the best way to the best comparison would be Curb Your Enthusiasm, if anyone ever saw that show.
Okay.
It's kind of got that and Spinal Tap mixed in. And the main thing that separates this from any other show is that it's based on a real band.
Okay.
Like, when you watch Spinal Tap, that's classic, but they weren't a real band.
Right,
they were
they're all
actors.
Yeah.
And then they played out as Spinal Tap. But we're musicians, never really did any acting before.
It's what goes to 11.
Yeah. and so this is our first acting experience. And what's great about it is that it is improv, so we can really just be ourselves. And it's, it goes through what we do for a living in the daytime. I don't want to spoil the
We got a lot
Yeah.
of surprise guests on
Yeah,
also.
I did
have,
see a lot of guests that you have listed in the
just
initial
filmed with,
Some
presentation.
big rock icons came on, and some reoccurring. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I mean, like we've had D.
Well,
Snyder.
let's go down the
right?
list, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
D. Snyder
All right,
has a.
everyone's going to do one.
Okay,
Go
go,
ahead,
for
Dave.
it.
D. Snyder, Twisted Sister.
Dave Navarro.
Okay.
was on.
Sebastian Bach.
Okay, so as far as D. Snyder is concerned, I take it that he was probably giving you the advice. He was kind of the fatherly,
Hey!
Well,
that's
how did you
that's
find
the
out? I
exact
was told you
scene.
that.
Preview of the
Who
show.
told you
No,
that?
he showed me a picture.
Let
of
me
you
see
guys
your
on the
notes.
boat, and I was
Well,
like,
we don't want to give
Hold
away
on.
any
All I
of the
got's the press
storylines.
release,
Yeah,
man.
see, he's got
Yes.
stuff.
all I got is the press release.
It says right
in
here,
which the
D.
start
Snyder
date-
was giving you advice. No.
He, without giving away the storyline, he basically, he is giving me some sort of advice, and he
Okay.
becomes sort of a mentor for a scene, and that's all I can say.
Okay.
But it's a very, very funny scene, and he does a great job. All the cameo appearances, all the guests that came on did an amazing job. We
Surprisingly so.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
like
really
John
lucked out.
John Popper from Blues Traveler. He has a reoccurring role. He's probably in like 3 or 4 episodes.
And he's
More than
signing
that,
autographs,
maybe,
right?
Exactly.
yeah.
They just told me a story off air about John Popper and his autograph signing, but I guess we won't go there.
He's very, very manic when it comes to signing autographs. He'll rip the paper in two.
Funny guy. I mean, then we have comedians. Joan Rivers has a recurring role. We've had Gilbert Gottfried on.
Dave Attell.
Dave Attell.
Patrice O'Neill.
Okay.
These are all major comics, and also some of the principal actors are Lynn Coplitz, who's another established comedian, and Jay Okerson.
Yep.
And Lynn Coplitz plays our manager.
Okay.
On the show.
So how did you guys get hooked up with this gig? Were you playing out somewhere and somebody came up with an idea and said, hey, you know?
We were in the subway actually, and
That's right.
we were doing like.
No, he's believing you. He's believing you here.
Like I said, always lie but never say the same lie.
But we don't want
twice.
to give away the concept of the show, but if you tune in, you'll see what our day jobs kind of used to be. So it's kind of about that, and that's how they discovered us and figured they show the day and night of ZO2.
Okay, so you're not like me scrubbing trash cans at a radio station.
Whatever
You'll see.
our day job is, let's call it X.
Okay.
Through X, we met someone who was at William Morris, which is a gigantic agency, and our manager Bob Hell had this idea for a show for a while, and basically pitched it when this guy was like, oh, he loved the idea that we had this dual life.
Yeah.
Which is X and ZO2.
Yeah.
We got to stay tuned to find out.
Tune in.
Yeah, that's not confusing at all.
All right, well, we're going to go back to the record here in just a second, but the overall sound that you guys go for, it's a very raw sound. It's not, you're kind of avoiding the whole, raped emo type ground that we've heard 5 million times. It's a real, I compare it to almost Humble Pie, that kind of thing. Are you guys real familiar or really into that type of thing? Is there?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we'll do a Humble Pie song tonight if you come down.
Yeah, we actually do a cover of that. Yeah.
Okay.
We do
A
one
4-day
of
creep. Yeah, we do
Okay,
that.
do you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Not all the time, but
I'll tell you what, if you come down tonight,
Oh,
we'll
no,
do it.
shut.
I
Why do you
will.
say that? I haven't played it.
Hey, I will definitely be that.
There you go.
There you go.
Come down where, Dave?
Oh, yeah, where should he come to?
Yeah, where should you come to?
You could come down to
The Monkey Bar.
tonight.
Where?
What is it?
611 4th Avenue, Huntington, Virginia.
It's also
West
called
Virginia.
what? What is it called?
Liquid something?
Well, you have the Monkey Bar, and then there's another part adjacent to it, which is they try to make kind of a dance club, so they call it Fluid, and sometimes we'll call it Monkey Fluid, just so you cover both space. But not to slam the place, because it's a great rock club. Blind Melon was just there 2 weeks ago. It was a great show.
Yeah, but they can't see, so they don't even know if the place is. So that doesn't
There
help.
you go. She Believes. That's the next track we're going to play off the latest record from ZO2. And anything in particular you remember about recording this song, about writing it, or?
I don't think I'm on that. No, I'm kidding.
Sound like Peter Criss in a Kiss interview. I didn't play that.
It's like what is it called? She Believes. Oh, that's a good song. What can we remember?
What does she believe? That's what I wonder.
Well,
What exactly does she?
Why don't we?
She
why don't we
believed everything
tune
I
in
told
and
her.
find
That's what she
out.
believed.
Well, you can check. You can read the lyrics online at ZO2.com.
I'm looking deep into my own reflection.
Oh, you are? Good to know.
No, it's a scary thing. I'm gonna go ahead and
Make
spin
sure
the
you play the
track.
right track this time.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
She Believes.
Okay, I'm gonna double check here. The right track, number two.
Number
Right.
2.
Okay, so if it messes up this time, then it's actually the CD player's fault, not mine. I'll have somebody else to blame. Well, I'm reaching. Oh well. Ain't it beautiful? That's the latest record from ZO2. The cut we're playing right now is She Believes. In the studio with us, 92.7 The Planet.
Vocals for some campaign songs for them. I can't tell you which campaign.
Viva Rock Station 92.7 The Planet. Shockley here. I got the band ZO2 in the studio. The latest record is Ain't It Beautiful, and so you guys are slapping each other around, debating what you're going to say next.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We always do.
Yeah.
Don't you know you get the
Like
best
3
stuff
infants.
when the mic is on? You
That's
gotta reverse
exactly
it.
it. I want to fade the song down sometimes.
That's right.
More interesting stuff is going on. when the
Press
record's playing.
record
Yeah, there you
after
go.
you say we're
Playback.
off.
I
and
need to
then-
do that. So we were talking about what you guys did before the whole ZO2 project got off the ground, and so what all were you engaged in before?
Well, this is Paulie. I did a whole
bad.
bunch of. That's okay. I did a whole bunch of bands. Growing up. We were all in many bands, local bands and stuff like that. I did some tribute stuff, but one of the cool things I did recently was a parody for Howard Stern, and it was "Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You" by Led Zeppelin, and all the lyrics were "Baba Booey." So so it was really funny. It was tough to do because
booby.
yeah,
That's
ba
funny.
ba 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 booey, ba 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 ba, and it's hard to do because I tried to do it with as much emotion and sincerity as I could.
Yeah.
What
the
experience
lyrics
do you
were
draw
so,
from when you're saying
Yeah,
Baba
it's like,
Booey?
how do you do... And it just, but it came out really well. So that's one of the things I did recently.
Well, you can use a pitch corrector, and that'll help. A
Oh,
little bit.
no. No. I am anti-pitch corrector.
Anti-auto-tune.
Good to see that.
No, I'll do it 20,000 times before I let somebody pitch correct me.
Gotcha.
Go. For the last 7 years, I
Who are
was
you?
the bass player. Who am I?
What's your name? How does anybody know who's talking?
Henry Smith.
Yeah.
Let's
I,
call him X.
I'm X.
We'll call him Z. That's his,
Xenon. No, this is
Dave.
David Z. I've been the bass player for the Trans-Siberian Orchestra for the past 7 years, and fantastic experience. I must say. I mean, I got to play one of the places I've dreamt of my whole life, Madison Square Garden in New York City. And, it was an amazing time. The music was incredible. The people were incredible.
Well, you
and
guys, that was a touring machine.
it really was. I mean, we've played here a bunch of times.
yeah,
Like you
5
said.
times in Charleston.
What was the venue? I can't remember the.
You played the Charleston Municipal Auditorium twice, and then you played the Charleston Civic Center 3 times.
Right. I mean, fantastic. I mean, to play those kind of places really gets me prepared for when I'm playing places with ZO2. I mean, it really schools you.
Yeah.
Because I think we all bring that sort of arena rock mentality to any place we play, no matter how big or small it is.
The only problem with that was that the first gig we played at ZO2, he came in a tux, and I was like, what the hell are you doing? And I was just like, all right, we got to take you shopping.
We got used to that being your uniform.
But halfway through, the top of the tux came off, as what happens in a ZO2 show.
Yeah. So are you not? Do you have anything to do with TSO at all anymore?
I didn't go on the road with them last year because our TV show hit. We started filming for that. Our record was out, so it was a great experience, and ZO2 is really taking off now. So there's nothing like doing your own music,
Right.
and really nothing can take the place of that. So that's right, violins, cue up the orchestra. Me and my brother and my music. I must say it's amazing.
Let's get to some giveaways.
we got some giveaways tonight. How many passes do we have? Okay, we have 5 passes, and what we need to do is, I guess, how did we say we're gonna give those away?
I guess if the first 5 people who mentioned
Topless
that they
at the
heard,
door? Is that what?
Yeah,
first top.
Topless at the door.
No, it's going to be
No, that
5
was-
guys.
Oh no!
Right.
What's up, man?
Yeah. Okay, let's. The first 5 people that walks up to the Monkey Bar and said they heard it on the planet.
They heard it on the planet.
Yeah, heard it
On the planet Earth.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
Now,
And
if-
you must also say Joey is the best, by the way.
Okay.
No, then
No,
they
that'll
charge
get you evicted.
They charge you down. Now, if 4 people already come in and 2 people say it at the same time, they have to cage fight.
Okay. I could be interesting. Who's your opening act tonight? You guys got an opening act, or we can make the cage match the opening act?
We can make
Yeah.
There's probably, I think there are local.
Or you
local
have
bands.
you have the cage match during the show, during
There
If
you
You
go.
See K,
Hey, that works.
during the love song.
Yeah, during the love song. Speaking of love songs, Hopelessly Gone, that's the next track off this record. Again, the record they are pimping out. Ain't It Beautiful, ZO2. Well, any particular thoughts about that song, Hopelessly Gone?
Dave, what would you like to say about that?
I sing on that one.
That's it. People didn't know it.
Need I say more?
People didn't know that.
What did you write the song? Did you have anybody? in
Same
particular
thing.
in
Yeah,
mind?
I mean, a lot of these songs, me and Paulie will write music for, and then our manager Bob, our manager / producer Bob Held will write lyrics with us.
Manager
So it's-
/ producer / A&R
A&R.
/
Speaking
sandwich
of which,
maker.
Yeah.
That's right.
Aren't you supposed to be getting some mouse pads for
Yeah.
this young man?
It is
/ gopher.
/ glutton for punishment.
Slash, yeah, slash.
May as well just call him
Yeah,
Slash.
that's his
there
new
you
name.
go.
Slash.
I'm going to the van now.
Igor.
Hold on.
Igor, mush.
You can't speak. What are you not allowed to speak?
Yeah.
What
Normally he has that leather mask that with the zipper, but
And the ball in the mouth.
but we took it off. We take it off for interviews because we're trying.
No, we don't take it off. We unzip the mouth hole.
Wait a
Just
minute. I've
don't-
never seen him with that. What the hell are you guys doing here?
You lay in the back of the van. You don't see what happens in the front.
Just don't call him Gimp, and we'll be all right. Hopelessly Gone. That's the the new track off the ZO2 album. We're gonna go ahead and spin that right now. Any final thoughts before we fire it up?
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
Say something like Karma Chameleon. And if they still see someone fix it.
Staying alive.
Viva Rock Station 92.7 Planet Shockley here in the studio with ZO2 latest record, Ain't It Beautiful? And the name of that track was, again?
Hopelessly Gone.
There you go.
And I must say, that's a very satisfying feeling when you see the radio jockey putting his horns up in the air and headbanging.
Well, I'm just glad that we got new bands coming out like Wolfmother and yourselves and Shinedown that are starting to finally kill off these emo wannabe bands that, I'm getting really sick of.
No comment.
Yeah.
We like everybody.
Yeah, you like everyone. We love everyone.
Actually. We get along pretty much with everybody. I mean, that's
except each other, really.
Yeah,
that's right.
We only hate each other.
No.
Everyone else we get
That's not a problem,
all
is it?
styles.
That's pretty much how a marriage works,
There
right?
you go.
but
you like everyone else's husband or wife, but not your own.
It is your mutual hatred for one another that joins you and binds you in this union.
We got to get rings for each
That's
other.
very romantic.
It's all about the romance. So tonight, you guys are playing the Monkey Bar, and you're supposed to go on what time?
I would say 9:30, 9:45. It's
Okay.
rock and roll time, so it's never 100% on time. But I would say if you get there, you'll be
Okay.
safe at that time.
All right, we got a manager running around here going, okay, who the opening act
Igor.
is. Igor.
Distant Theory
All right,
from Lexington,
and,
Kentucky.
Okay.
Distant Theory from Lexington, Kentucky,
Okay.
Tantrum.
and Tantrum from Ashland, Kentucky.
I thought
Okay,
we were the ones
I've
throwing
heard
the
of
tantrum.
Yeah, so those are the openers. So
Gotcha.
you should, if you guys out there in
Radioland.
Radioland.
can come early and support those guys too. That'd be great.
Okay, again, that's Monkey Bar, and that is tonight, and that's on 4th Street. And so we've pimped that. Now about the television show, we'll go ahead and give one more plug on that one. It's starting on the Independent Film Channel. And what's the date on that?
August 24th,
Okay.
Sunday night, 11:30 p.m. It's also going to be airing throughout the week, also at like 10 p.m. I think, Mondays
Okay.
and Wednesdays.
Alrighty.
And I think a week before you can get it on demand, and I believe on iTunes.
Okay.
So anybody who wants to take that step and watch it a week before everyone else and say they were in the know before,
Okay.
that you can check that out.
Okay, if you want to go to their official website, it's www.zo2.com. If you want to check them out live, you can check them out live tonight at the Monkey Bar, about 9:45 p.m. If you can't catch the gig tonight, go to polestar.com, type in ZO2. You'll be able to check them pretty much anywhere they play in the country. Name of the record is Ain't It Beautiful? Band ZO2, thank you very much for
Thank you,
stopping
brother.
by. And there was one more thing. We mentioned something about a cover tune.
All right, now we don't normally do this, but because you have been so good to us,
And
Mr. Shockley.
I've slid you a couple extra $100
Yeah,
bucks.
that's right. That's
I took it
didn't
out
say
of the
that.
payola
Wait,
fund.
that's payola. We don't take that.
No,
No,
we don't do
we
such
only,
thing.
We
Yeah.
only accept Crayola.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I didn't get any money. What the hell?
You're the drummer.
You're the drummer. You don't
Yeah.
get.
We'll take our share, and then we'll send you something.
There you go.
So basically, what we were talking about off the air is we like to do a cover in
Okay.
our set, and we were thinking that we'd let you pick the cover.
Okay.
Give you a list.
Yeah, what
You
are my
wanted some
choices?
choices? All
Yeah.
right. We could do Tom Sawyer.
Okay.
We do the Immigrant Song.
Okay.
We do. We know you like Humble Pie, so
Yeah.
we could do 4-Day Creep. We could do Oh Darling from the Beatles. We could do Jumpin' Jack Flash if you want to hear Joe sing. American Band.
American Band, Grand Funk Railroad, Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo.
Yeah, we could do Misty Mountain Hop. These are some of the ones that we just. we know tons of songs,
Hundreds.
hundreds, but
Thousands.
these are the ones that we
But-
usually throw into the.
Okay.
So we leave it up to you. So if people say, "Why in the world would you have played that?" we say,
Okay.
it was,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
not our choice.
Well, here's how I will explain that. I cannot express enough to anyone, a musician coming up, someone that's been playing in bands for years, particularly vocalists, how underappreciated today Steve Marriott is. So I would consider it a great honor if you guys would play.
But
some
but you
Humble
do
Pie.
realize,
Nice.
just to be clear,
Well,
you do
all
realize
of us
that
sing on that
4-Day Creep had 3 guys singing.
Yeah, you had Mr. Peter Frampton playing on
we
that
had
as well.
Frampton was the second verse.
Yes.
Marriott was the first verse.
Yes.
And
Clem
Clemson.
Clemson.
Greg
Ridley.
No, Greg
Yeah,
Ridley. Yeah, 'cause
Clemson came
Clemson
in-
joined later. He replaced
He
Frampton.
replaced Frampton.
Gotcha.
So Greg Ridley does the first verse, and what we do is we have Joey.
So I'm
yeah.
Frampton, right?
Yeah, so Dave's Frampton, I'm Marriott,
Okay.
and he's Greg
An idiot.
Ridley.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is this by any chance going to scare the younger viewers away? Does
Not
anyone
at
know
all.
what the hell we're talking about right now?
All right, let's call this band Humble X.
Oh,
There you go.
no.
Well,
And
you
on
could-
that note,
Yeah, you could see the latest projects formed from the ashes of the band ZO2. They're calling themselves Humble X. Just kidding. Monkey Bar tonight,
XO2.
9:45, and It's going to be a great show. The name of the album, Ain't It Beautiful? Once again, their website, ZO2.com. Thanks for stopping by, guys.
Thank
Absolutely,
you.
man. Thanks for having us.
We're going to go ahead and keep things spinning, and I'll go ahead and let you guys lead that off. You heard of that band before?
Oh, very good song. Yeah, now, but is that the edited version or the actual? Track?
That is 6 minutes and 21
That's
seconds.
the real deal, baby.
Nice.
All right. The Planet.
Okay.
92.7 The Planet.
97. So yeah, let's do a couple where ZO2 when you're listening to the Planet 92.
Yeah. Make sure you're not too hot over here. Testes.
Stop, don't do that. You know.
Testes. All right.
Is this Paulie or Dolly?
Dolly
Dagger.
Yeah.
And Dirt Man?
Dirt Man.
Prime Bag Dave?
Yeah,
Oh,
Dime
Dime Bag.
Bag.
Oh, your P's. Your D's look like P's.
Yeah, I read it real. And,
Shockley, right?
Yeah, and Revis. One more, my bad. He's the PA. I don't want to forget him. Just didn't become a member of that.
Was it Billy Idol?
White Lion did one.
White Line did.
Yeah,
That's it.
White Line did
That's
do
it.
it.
Alright,
That mic's hot, so if you guys wanted to do it.
Alright, here, one at a time.
No, you don't want to do it together? Like
I'll do Dave, because I'm Dave.
What do we have to say? Where the hell is it?
Hey, this is Blank from ZO2, and you're listening to Dirt Man on 92.7 The Planet.
Okay.
I'll go first. I'll show you how it's done. Watch. I'm. Oh shit! I forgot who I am.
I'm David Z.
It'd be funny if Gottlieb walked
Don
right
Bag
in. No,
Dave.
don't do that.
That's right. Do it this way.
I'm Paulie Z.
This is Dave Z from ZO2. You're listening to Dirt Man.
You don't have to follow that verbatim or anything.
Yeah, it's cool.
My sloppy ass writing. It's ready to roll whenever you guys are.
Oh, you start now? All right. Hey, this is Dave Z from ZO2, and you're listening to Dime Bag Dave on 92.7 The Planet.
Sweet.
See? You guys got it? Just like that.
Take it from the pro.
Yo, what's up? This is Paulie Z from ZO2, and you're listening to Dolly Dagger.
Who put a question mark there? You know Paulie Z will read anything on that paper.
92.7 The Planet?
Cool.
I'll do a real one too, just so you have it. What's up? This is Paulie Z from ZO2, and you're listening to Dolly Dagger on 92.7 The Planet. Like that?
Shockley, right?
They
Just
are
Shockley.
daggers.
Well, no, you Dimebag Dave.
He just did Don Big Dave.
No, oh, who did Dirt Man?
Ready
No
to
one?
cool edit.
No one
Then
did
from
Dirt
there,
Man.
I do a save and then I'll go.
Hi, this is Joey. Hey, this is Joey from ZO2, and you listen to 92.7 The Planet. Hey, I'm gonna do it.
Where's Shockley?
I'm gonna do one plain one first.
You do
Is
one
it
with
ready?
pepperoni too?
If that's okay in the background, doesn't matter. Hey, this is Joey from ZO2, and you're listening to Shockley on 92.7 The Planet.
You need some together.
Hey, what's up? This is Dave Z from ZO2, and you're listening to.
good.
I forgot who you were listening to because my drummer messed me up.
Dirt Man!
Dirt Man.
Dirt Man!
Dirt Man. Oh, was that it?
Yo, what's up? It's the Z Brothers.
For who?
Together with the Dirt Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yo, what's up? This is Z Brothers from ZO2, and you're listening to
The Dirt Man.
on 92.7
The Planet.
That was very cool.
And then we got Revis. Hey, this is Dave Z from ZO2, and you're listening to Revis and Butthead on 92.7 The
That's how we got that nickname.
Revis. Dave. Now, let's get all three of us doing Revis.
We'll just say, hey, this is ZO2. You can do the rest. Ready?
Hey, this is ZO2 from ZO2.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, this is ZO2, and you're listening to which one?
Oh, no.
Who are we doing now?
Revis.
I thought you just did Revis.
No, that wasn't real.
Oh, that
Let's
was
do
a
it one
fake
more time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
What happened is.
Oh, count it off, drummer.
Here we go.
Insert name here.
Hey, this is ZO2, and you're listening to Revis
On 92.7.
the Planet.
Very cool.
You just do one that's ZO2, you listen to the planet.
I'm right.
Ready?
He's here for moral support.
Hey, this is
ZO2.
Hey? He just said this is ZO2. That's what he,
Hey,
no.
that's fine.
Hey or no?
No.
No, hey. This is ZO2, and you're listening to The Planet.
I liked it.
Let's do it in harmony.
I'm louder than them. Trust me.
This is ZO2. You're listening to
the
Just like the pictures we take, that's the one they're gonna use now.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I can chop everything.
Why is there a
else
can
up.
of beans on this?
When you're hungry and it calls for it.
Well, I've thought about it a
Inspiration
couple
for the
times.
I know what that's for.
Yeah, that's some sort of
It's when you
concept.
have a bad guest, you
There
like
you go.
Popeye,
You said
and it's like, okay, we gotta go.
You don't want to ask
If
him.
you're trying to air out the room, get your hot box in, and
Oh,
then get
yeah.
rid of your guests.
No, it's been here ever since. It's taken a legend, taken upon a legend all on its own.
Bob, why don't you
Whenever I
just
came
stick
here.
it on the wall
Oh, I'm going.
next to the lizard? Want to see my lizard?
Never do it above the person.
Next to who?
The lizard, you see? Just right to the left of the lizard.
Oh, I see.
Or if you want me to put it up on the top, you want me to reach up and put it up.
No, put one here.
So no, don't overdo it.
Yeah, of course.
I'll do this break real quick, and then I'll show you guys what food eating place.
Okay. Well, actually, we're gonna go to the club first, so we
Oh,
can
are you?
load it.
Okay.
Yeah, this way we can relax.
But you still love and enjoy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's a couple of nickels.
Oh, that's sweet.
Hey, you just got a raise.
There you go.
10 cents an hour.
Every little help.
660, baby, 660.
So do I need to like put in my name, write my name down for you or anything like that? Or?
You're fine. Guys, will you sign these? That we-
Yes, definitely.
We can't learn 40.
You don't have a you have a Sharpie by any chance, Sharpie?
I wish I did.
Bob,
I want to
You brought a Sharpie, right?
run around in vain.
We have. No, it's okay. We have it in the van, Bob.
Poor guy.
Tell me about it.
Igor?
There's no sex and rock and roll for Ian. Where's the other?
You really don't have a Sharpie?
In all of this?
No, I don't sign autographs.
This doesn't convert to a
Didn't you know that we were?